Good morning and welcome back to another beautiful sunny but chilly day in Seoul. Today we are taking a stroll from our hotel and walking to Namsangol Hanok Village, which I'm going to be honest, it was the complete opposite of what I was expecting. And for a very good reason I'm going to completely deep dive into in this video. On the walk we spotted our very first cherry blossoms of the trip. It was early March and they had just popped out on the street. So cute. Nice to see the little buds. It only took us about a 15-minute walk before we actually arrived at Namsangol. And when you're looking at this online and you're getting information about it as a tourist, it is kind of really sold as the Hanok Village. But the actual gardens and the other sites here are much more the spectacle, in my opinion. Look, it's the Seoul Tower.
My prince. Why didn't you want to be the princess?
Oh, man, this guy looks cool. Look at him.
Here's who she could have been. She said, "No, F that."
I'm probably going to do some wild incorrect pronunciations here, but please bear with me because there is some incredible history around this area I really want to talk about. A very long time ago, around 600 or more years ago, this area was called Cheonggyecheon, which means Blue Crane Village, and this was during the Joseon Dynasty era. It is hard to believe with how busy and bustling Seoul is today, but this area was known to be a quiet, beautiful and tranquil valley. Traditionally, it was a spot where scholars and educated people would come and visit to rest and think and be inspired and connect with nature. The reason why the area was called Blue Crane Village was people believed that these beautiful, spiritual, magical birds would come here. And can you believe that while I'm standing here 600 years down the line, I see one? I don't think this is particularly uncommon. I do think this bird likely lives here all the time, but oh my days, he had me excited. I nearly dropped my camera. In Korean culture, in particular during the Joseon Dynasty, the crane or the hak holds deep spiritual and symbolic meaning. The legends of the Blue Crane claim that this hidden sanctuary, this beautiful area was founded when a blue crane landed on the mountain and ascended to heaven. This pond that you are seeing that was created as part of this attraction, it was actually built and designed to show how Koreans used to think about the world during this time of Old Seoul in the Joseon era. The pond was designed with this idea in mind that the mix of the round and square shapes showed balance between the sky and the earth. The actual water in the pond is really significant also. Not only is it just beautiful to look at and obviously serving as a natural landscape, a home, an ecosystem for these animals that live here, but its presence acts like a mirror. It's supposed to reflect the sky and the buildings. It's supposed to show how heaven and earth and people are all connected. And the pavilion that I showed at the start of the video, it is right next to the pond. It's adjacent to it. It's positioned there so inherently so that you know you are not just in nature, you're aligned with it. It's supposed to show that harmony and allow you to feel that connection. There wasn't a huge amount of people at the village, which was interesting compared to a lot of the other touristy spots we'd went to. It's actually free to enter, so you don't have to pay anything to come and visit here. It's common for people to come here and dress up and take photos and scenery, and it's a lot less hustle and bustle than you're going to get at any of the other traditional Hanok homes. So now we're coming back to the actual Hanok Village, which is designed to show how Koreans used to live and how they used to think about the world. The big difference with this part, and I guess the big kind of crazy historical context, is while the other places like the pavilion and the pond and the gardens, they're all recreated with the traditional ideas in mind, the Hanok Houses are actually original Korean houses from the Joseon Dynasty. This is not the original location that they stood. but they were carefully moved from different parts of Seoul where they were preserved and then rebuilt here to look exactly the same way they did in the past. I think there were 4, maybe 5 houses in total, and each was showing a different type of lifestyle from old Korean society, like a noble family, rich and educated with, you know, beautiful fancy things in their house, a middle class officer or worker, a military worker, and other, you know, significant people from the time. This one, you could see the cranes, the beautiful blue crane, and this, to me, my assumption was this must have been the home of, you know, somebody quite wealthy. What an incredible doorway to walk through. Can you imagine seeing that when you got up every morning? This whole area of Namsangol Hanok Village, it was actually a government-led preservation project to keep the history and the understanding of this old Seoul alive. And I just think that's so incredible. I would love to see something like this happen more in Australia. You know, it makes you feel very linked to the history and it helps you to understand how things used to be, and I just think that's so important. Just to carefully restore something original, keep a piece of history preserved. Many old Hanok houses in Seoul were being demolished and the city was and is very modernized now, so I think keeping traditional culture and architecture alive by preserving it in this way and allowing it to be free for visitors and free for people to see, you know, it's just a great place to come and experience how old Seoul was and give locals and tourists the opportunity to visit this history all in one spot. After we had finished up our wonderful morning at the village, we decided to do some more exploring and walk along the Cheonggyecheon stream, which you might have seen in some of my other videos, and surprise, surprise, I still cannot pronounce the name of it. I've heard a lot of people kind of bag on this online and say, you know, it's not really a tourist attraction, but I just think it's kind of crazy. Like, I think it's so cool that you can be in the middle of the hustle bustle of Myeongdong, of the city. You could be going to El Giro and you can walk home with this beautiful stream and it's going to lead you to the destination you want to go. It was lovely to see lots of different people kind of coming down here to relax. You can sit on the stairs and take in the sights, and again, it was just something that felt like it allows you to connect with nature. We saw these little fish. I don't know what kind of fish they are. They're actually quite big. Maybe they're like tilapia or a mullet or something. I don't know. In the comments, you let me know if you know what kind of fish that is. And yeah, there were these cute little ducks coming through as well. I feel like every video so far when I do these voiceovers, I'm really gassing everything up, but that's just how good it feels. Like, I had such an incredible time in Seoul. I would go back there in a heartbeat. I'm really missing it now I'm home, and I am struggling a little bit to get these videos out amongst working like a full-time adult human again. I would give up a lot just to be able to go back and sit by the stream and learn new historical things each day and taste new food and see the sights. I guess that's just the blues of a traveller. Oh, there's a fish! There's a duck! Maybe deep down I'm just a simple gal and it doesn't take too much to impress me. But this city has a very firm place in my heart. I hope you liked this video and I hope it inspires you to visit Seoul and learn some of the history for yourself. Bye!